Yesterday, I went to a funeral of one of my clients. I've been doing her hair for, I want to say 6, 7, 8, 9 years. I've been doing her granddaughter's hair for about 12, 13 years because she's 30 now. And when I first did her hair, she was I was doing it for her prom. Then I've also been doing her mother's hair. So the mother is the grandma passed. That's the one I went to the funeral yesterday. Then I've been doing her daughter's hair, but I haven't seen her daughter in years. And then I've been doing basically 3 generations. I love all of them. And I couldn't decide if I was going to the funeral or not. I don't like funerals and it was a work day, but I decided to go because I love this woman. Okay. I love this woman and I know that she would be happy if she knew I was there. And I knew if I passed, she would be there if she was invited to my funeral. Okay. So I went and it was at a Baptist church in the city that I work at. And I have not been to a church service or a funeral for a while. Like, I only go to my family's funerals. Well, I went in. I did not go to the viewing because I don't want to see the person in the casket. And I was like in the second or third to last row, a big, beautiful church. And it was like open casket. I was still there before they closed the casket. So I saw her in the casket and I was like, I don't know. I was just there. I was crying before I even went into the funeral. I was crying in my car and I was trying to get myself together. I am extremely emotional if you guys don't know that already. So yeah, I got myself together, blew my nose and went in, signed the guest book. And I felt out of place as a Muslim, in a church. Okay, I felt out of place at the funeral, but I went for her. It wasn't about anybody else. The funeral started at 11. I had a client at 1 o'clock. Oh my gosh. I had a client at 1 o'clock and I just knew it would be over in an hour. Okay, but I didn't want to rush, of course. Now I know funerals run even longer. So I should schedule that for longer, even though I don't feel like after this experience, I don't know if I will really go. I will only go if I'm directly invited. Okay, but I was kind of directly invited because the granddaughter sent me all the information. Okay. So I'm in there. It was such a beautiful service. The colors were purple. And it started with a singer guy, and oh man, it was amazing. He opened up the funeral with the singing, and man, it was amazing. They came out with the banner, and then they had songs. Now, this is a problem and a conflict for me as a Muslim. First of all, I don't believe what Christianity teaches at that church, okay? And they teach that Jesus is God, okay? I don't believe that. And I am not trying to offend anyone, and I don't want to be offended, okay? We all have different religions and belief systems. I used to be Muslim, but I still didn't believe Jesus was God. I believe that what 2 Corinthians, I don't know the verse, said, God, Jesus, man, woman, child. Church might be in there somewhere. I don't know. But that's the order of what I thought it was. Okay. So I do believe in being submissive to my husband, which I don't have yet. But I am praying for, I'm going to share one day my prayer, because I want a man better than any man I've ever dealt with or any man I ever cried over or I wanted to be with and they didn't want to be with me. I want someone just so better than all of them. Okay, that's what I want. Anywho, yeah. And then the children are, need to obey their parents. Okay, so of course, during the whole funeral was praise to Jesus, but that is the biggest sin in our religion. This channel is Mika vs. Nikki, and giving praise or thanks, power, or any kind, like only for us as Muslims, only Allah, that which we believe is the God of Adam and Eve, is the only source of all best things. Okay. So, I was like, I'm here for her. I know this is not what I believe. And I was saying astaghfirullah, forgive me Allah. But some really hard times for me during the funeral were when they were singing. The choir was amazing. The choir was amazing. I couldn't understand the words, but I did hear some words that is totally against my religion, like the biggest sin of my religion. And I was like, I pray that I do not get punished. My intentions to be there was all good, okay? But what they were saying was like so not cool, but I felt myself moving to it, okay? I felt myself moving to it, and if I was Christian, I told Nikki this yesterday, if I was Christian, I would be in church every Sunday because that was fun. It was fun, but it was sinful for me. But I'm just praying that my intentions was not to go for that, and I don't support it. I don't believe it, but I don't disrespect it in a way that everyone has their choice, and Allah guides whom he chooses to Islam. Okay, he chose me to be Muslim, and it's not my business what other people think. Okay. And when I was Christian, I didn't even know that Allah was God. Now, the funeral I enjoyed. There was 5 pastors. One pastor from this place, this church, that she's been a member of 25 years. 4 other ministers or pastors from 4 other Baptist church in the area. Everybody spoke a little bit. Now, we don't believe as Muslims that we're going straight to heaven, and we do not believe Jesus died for our sins. I heard that all throughout the funeral. That was hard. What was not hard was hearing about the wonderful woman that she was. I feel absolutely blessed to have known her. She loved me. I loved her, and we do not even have the same beliefs. But we both take from our religions, her Christianity and my Islam, to love people, period. Okay? She didn't judge me. I didn't judge her. If she cried in my seat, I'm a hairstylist. So when you're in my seat, you're normally telling me all your business, your troubles, your happiness, and I'm listening, and I am a loving person. So I feel, and I get a relationship with a lot of my clients. So if she's crying, I'm feeling sad. If she's going through hardships, I'm feeling bad. If she's celebrating her granddaughter graduated from the university, I'm feeling excited. When she's overjoyed showing me pictures of her daughter and her granddaughters, I'm overjoyed with her. Okay, that's one thing that happened. She had a lot of hardships in life, but one thing is she had 1 daughter and 2 granddaughters. She loved them with everything, okay? But she had a lot of hardships. I didn't know that she had any health problems because she was so healthy, vibrant, youthful, and just wow. Okay, traveling, just doing everything, living her best life. So at the church, they were saying how the pastor was like, they don't really talk about this in public, but pastor to pastors in the background, when you lose somebody like her from your church, it's like the biggest blow you could get, because she's been there 25 years. She's on the usher, she does the usher thing. She works in the office. She did Sunday school. She mentored new Sunday school teachers. She did the evangelistic team to go out and spread the word. I don't believe it, but I respect that, because I think when you spread your religion, you're spreading love. Okay. So if I go out there and spread Islam, I'm spreading love. If the Jehovah Witness knocks on your door, it's because they're trying to spread love and guide you to what they believe is right. Okay. So I respect that. And I think we should all be doing that.